Excuse me, sorry, but I just thought I'd let you know that while you were down the beach, the seagulls pulled a major heist on your potato chips. Wait, you look really familiar. Oh my god, it's you! From the lodge! I'm Skyler, the ski instructor. Totally fine if you don't remember me. It's been, like, years since we last. Oh, you do remember me. Yeah. I'll admit, I never really forgot about getting stuck with you in the snow either. It's such a bummer that the weather stayed so bad for the rest of the season that no one could cash in on the rest of their lessons. You got your refund, right? I know the office was throwing a fit about having to give back so much money, but us instructors were like, duh, have you looked out the window? It's freaking Arctic out there. We actually had to submit a formal complaint to the owners to convince them to shut down. It was crazy. Those dicks. Sorry, I'm rambling about stuff you couldn't possibly care about. How have you been? It's much better to see you warm and safe in swimwear than frozen solid in your wet long johns. You look great. Did your knee recover okay? You seem to be walking down the sands pretty well. I only saw you trip over that kid's sandcastle once. What? I wasn't watching you walking up and down the beach? No way. Sure, you look really, well, that suit really suits you. Sorry, that was a stupid way of saying that. Anyway, I was only looking out for you because, we're beach mates. Since our towels are right next to each other, not like mates. Uh, and I was surprised that you just left your stuff here. I was trying to see if you had someone with you to make sure that nothing got pinched, which I guess it did technically by the birds. Sorry, I couldn't stop them from stealing your snacks. By the time I looked up from waxing my board, they were already making off with the whole bag. Oh, I'm glad it was mostly empty anyway. No big loss then. Um, well, you can still share my snacks if you want to, since we're right next to each other, like I said. And I shouldn't be eating too much if I'm going out on the water. I might get a cramp and drown like a noob. Yeah, yeah, I know that's an old wives' tale, but once you learn those things as kids, it's hard to get them out of your head. So, what am I doing down the mountain? Same as you, just soaking up the summer heat while it's still around. I'm off for the season anyway, and so I thought I'd pick up work here. I obviously don't get to the beach all that much, and since I'd like to work on my surfboarding game, I called my uncle at the shack to see if I could score a job. Oh, yeah, see that old weathered shop down the boardwalk? They rent surfboards and wakes and stuff, anything beach sports related, really, and they offer lessons. My aunt and uncle run that place. They're letting me cashier for the summer. It's kind of funny that my dad is this snowbird and my uncle this burnt to a crisp lobster man. Since they're brothers, they call themselves Snow Miser and Heat Miser. Like in that old cartoon. It's dumb. Old guys and their jokes. Teach people to surf? Me? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not nearly good enough. Not at all. I wish snowboarding skills transferred over better, but it really mostly helps just with balance. The culture is totally different. I'm trying to pick up what I can while I'm here, but I am also here to, well, work, obviously, and pay my bills, so I don't have all the time I'd like to get better. Today is a rare day off. You're thinking of learning too? That's awesome. Well, my uncle has some really good people working for him, besides me. So I bet you could start. Oh, you just want me to show you some basics? Oh man, I don't know. Like I said, this really isn't my area of expertise at all. Okay, well, I I guess a couple things. Here, you can practice on my board. Um, the first thing I had to learn was called the pop-up. And it's something that you always learn on the beach first, not while you're in the water. Um, so you're going to lay face down on me, my board, and then mm, think like you're paddling into a wave. Then quickly you're going to press both hands into the board, like just like you're doing a push-up. Yeah, like that. Good job. And from there, you push yourself up to standing all in one movement really fast. Oh, okay. Oh, not with your legs together. They have to be wider. Like, in yoga, they call it the warrior pose, but yes, I do yoga too. I like moving my body and getting physical. What can I say? Okay, I didn't mean it like that. Hey, just because we've semi cuddled together under a blanket during a major snowstorm doesn't mean that I'm going to be out here talking about getting physical with you. Ah, geez, the sun is really blazing, huh? My face is so hot. I think I'm getting a sunburn. Anyway, your pop up would have to be even faster than that, or you might fall off and get hit with your board like I did earlier. Oh, yeah, I whacked myself in the back of the head under the waves. I'm pretty lucky I was okay, but I'm still seeing double a bit. Honestly, I would take you out in the water, but really, I was just doing maintenance on my board before bringing it back to the shop. I shouldn't try to ride anymore today. I may like having fun, but yeah, my family always makes fun of me for being all about safety. Oh, speaking of heading back in, this wetsuit has got to go. I'm melting. Now who looks like they have a sunburn all of a sudden? I'm glad you like my bathing suit. It's so rare that I actually get to wear one. I'll admit, I went for the flashiest bikini I could find. I'm trying to get something of a tan, you feel? Tired of looking like a snowman all the time. I worked hard for these abs. I want to show them off. Well, to people other than my dog. People like you and anyone. There aren't many folks in my mountain town. I mean, I grew up there, so everyone just thinks of me like that snot-nosed tomboy. Sky the Nearly Guy, they used to call me. It doesn't bother me too much, but sometimes I want to feel sexy and hot. I want that sweet, sweet, hot and heavy summer romance. Oh boy, where did this conversation go all of a sudden? Somewhere good. you, you got me there. um, so anyway, um, would you? I mean, I don't know what your plans were, or if you're meeting someone here or whatever. But I was about to take my board back to my uncle since the beach is getting really crowded, and then maybe check out that cool looking Baja place at the end of the pier. I was just gonna go by myself, but You're welcome to. I mean, it'd be cool if you wanted to come along. The air conditioning in my Tahoe almost works. And I could show you this really gorgeous place by the rocks that no one else knows about, where the crabs and the starfish hang out. I promise not to sacrifice you to Poseidon. So, what do you say? Is it a crazy impromptu date?